I was released from the hospital with the baby a few hours after Doug and his mother left. It was recommended that I stay longer, but my oldest was home with a sitter, and I needed to get back to her. I did not realize until I was at my door that my house key was missing. When I walked in, I saw that Doug and his mother were inside of my home. Doug had paid the sitter and sent her home, stating that I requested him to do so. I did not call the police. At this time, DVOs were not nationally recognized across Australia. I had no legal protection against him. Australia also automatically grants shared parenting to both parents, so he had just as much legal rights to baby as I did. I was terrified that if I did the wrong thing, he would hurt me or one of the children before the police could stop him. What are you doing here? You can't be here. Sure we can. We are here to help you with baby while you recover, and we find a rental in the area. You can't just come into my home without permission and decide you're staying for a few days. I'm not okay with this. We're staying. That's final. You refusing this is only going to make me angry. I mean, I don't have enough room for you both to sleep somewhere. Why don't you stay at a hotel nearby instead? Doug is just fine on the couch, and your oldest was so gracious as to give up her bed for me while we are here. She got out her sleeping bag and is sleeping on the floor in your room for now. My child is not sleeping on the floor. Don't raise your voice with my mother. Watch it. The baby? Where is she? The baby's gone. She isn't in her vicinity. Oh, calm down, dear. I wanted to let you get some sleep, so I grabbed her and made her a bottle. She needs to get used to eating from a bottle. A bottle. I'm breastfeeding her. She isn't supposed to be on a bottle yet. Who the fuck are you yelling at like that? Because I know you must be crazy if you're yelling at my mother like that. She did your ass any favor by taking the baby since you weren't waking up when she was fussing. You knew that I wanted to exclusively breastfeed, and you agreed. Neither of us wanting to spend the money on formula since I know I have a good supply. And you still think it's okay your mom took the baby without saying anything and gave her a bottle. Well, I changed my mind. Honestly, there's no point in you breastfeeding the baby, so we might as well start her off on formula. What are you talking about? Of course it's worth it. Unless you're planning on moving back to blank with us, there's no reason. Doug, what are you talking about? We are taking baby back to blank with us in a few days. She isn't staying here with you, obviously. You aren't fit to raise my baby, especially not without me present to supervise you. So why bother breastfeeding for the first week when she's going to be on formula? Like he 11 you are. You aren't taking my baby from me. You don't have a choice. Watch me. I have equal rights to the baby as you. You can't stop me from taking her. So you can come with me or I'll take her and go. Grabs baby and puts her inside of her shirt. What the he 11 are you doing? Oldest, wake up. We are leaving. You aren't taking baby with you. Go ahead and take your kid and leave, but mine is staying here. Hurry up, sweetie. Don't worry about your shoes. Let's go see Grandma. Tries to rip Brooklyn's shirt off to get to the baby. Don't touch me. If you keep grabbing at me like that, you're going to end up hurting not me, but the baby. And I promise you I will not allow that to happen. Then give me the fucking baby. Let her go, Doug. She clearly doesn't care enough to keep baby safe. We can use this in court. Let her walk out that door and take the baby away from her father for... Why do we have to go to Grandma's? It's the middle of the night. We are going to have a sleepover with Grandma. It will be fun. I think we are going because the baby's dad is mean. I don't like him. I'm sorry you had to see us yelling. I hope I didn't scare you. You didn't scare me. You were super brave like a hero. I was scared he was going to hurt the baby when he was grabbing you. I wanted to punch him right in his face. Listen, baby, I know you would want to help, but if someone ever tries to hurt me, you don't need to try and help me. You run super fast and go get another grown-up to help, okay? Is he going to hurt you? Mommy is going to call the police when we get to Grandma's and do everything she can to make sure he stays away from us. Once I arrived at my mother's house, and I knew both kids were safe and back to sleep, I called the police to report what happened. The police came to my home and removed Doug and his mother from the property. They were officially trespassed from my home. I did not hear or see Doug for over a month after this event. He did not reach out about the baby or support her in any way. The next time I saw Doug was the morning of my oldest's birthday, about 6 weeks later. Brooklyn walks outside of her home with both kids to get in her car, about to head to the birthday party. Pulls up and blocks Brooklyn into her driveway with his car. Give me the baby. You've kept her from me for over a month, and I need time with her to bond. Doug, now is not the time. Please move so we can leave. No. I'm not leaving until you give me my damn kid. You don't get to keep her from me. I'm her father, and I have every right to come get my child. You don't get to hold her hostage. She's a baby. She's not being held against her will. You have made no effort to see her in over a month, or even ask how she is. This can be discussed civilly and not in front of children, but you can't fly up here and demand she goes with you. Look at you. You don't deserve to be a mother. It's hot as heat 11 outside, and you have a baby and child sitting in your car in this heat. You're fucking stupid. You need both children taken from you honestly. The car is on, and it's safer for them to be in the car and not exposed to this. Leave. I'm calling the police.